I watched this damn movie twice, and I will probably have to watch it even more times while editing. So, y'all better hype this up. Y'all better hype this video up, okay? So today we are watching Nadanya. It's been trolled a lot on the internet. So I was like, you know what? I should do like a little review and reaction kind of video. Disclaimer: this film is a work of fiction. We know. We know this isn't aligned to reality whatsoever. No, no Gen Z in the world has posted like this. Okay, please, no Gen Z in the world has posted hashtag spill the tea with Pia or like no. Can we stop? It's like, and like Khushi Kapoor is young, okay? She's also, I think, in like the Gen Z generation. They could have just asked her how she generally posts. What is this like? Oh, it's so clearly like boomer tries to write how Gen Z people behave. It's giving that. Okay, so basically, we have Pia Jessing, a 12th grader, which I'm now officially qualified to judge this movie because I'm a 12th grader. So, and of course, I know that not all 12th graders think the same, and I can't represent every single 12th grader, but I am. I am gonna represent every single 12th grader. So Pia Jessing is like a very rich Nepo kid. Never heard of this before, but she's a very like rich kid, and she goes to this rich school, which we'll see very soon.
मंडे टू फ्राइडे मैं अपने स्कूल फैल्कन हाई में रहती हूँ.
Falcon High. I want y'all to give me one Indian school that is named like XYZ High. Okay, not high school, like something high, just the word high. It's already trying to like whitewash and make this like any other like Netflix series. It's
Falcon High, really? Really?
सारे पैम्पर्ड पुत्तर्स और बिगड़ैल बेटीज पढ़ने आते हैं जिनकी थेरेपी बिल शायद स्कूल की फीस से भी ज्यादा है.
okay.
Mrs. Briganza Malhotra.
Okay, Miss Briganza reminds me of the principal from Student of the Year. I think that's the vibe they tried to go for. I'm undecided on her. Okay, so Pia is besties with Ria and Sahira, I believe, and it's Ria spelled Rhea. This movie is like allergic to being normal. Okay, anywho, so they are all are like besties, and trust me, Pia makes this very clear that they are besties and soul sisters. Okay, a little too much, but
रिया साहिरा और मैं तब से BFFs थे जब हमें ABC भी लिखना नहीं आता था. पूरी चाइल्डहुड सिस्टरहुड थी. वो मैं घर वाली फीलिंग यार.
yeah, so they are like besties and stuff, and something happened on last year's bonfire night, which is like the last day of school, I guess. And so Sahira's crush Ayan was texting Pia, flirty text, and Pia heard this from Sahira. So Sahira thought that, oh, something's going on. This is not that important, okay? But I mean, kind of, but it's not that important, okay? But basically they are now in like a fallout situation, bestie fallout situation. So to end the rumors about Pia and Ayan being a thing, and to like repair her friendship with her soul sisters, Pia lies about the fact that she already has a boyfriend.
क्योंकि मेरा already एक boyfriend है.
What?
That was a weird angle, but
हाँ ना, we haven't gone public yet.
पब्लिक हम कब से पब्लिक बन गए पी.
What's up, guys?
I feel like Khushi Kapoor is trying to like breathe too much to sound like in between her dialogues to sound like panicky, but it's just coming out weird. Okay, that, no offense, but that looks like a man in his late 20s to 30s. Why? Is that really a high schooler? So the place where this was filmed, I have actually been there once for this thing, and the whole time I was watching this movie, I was like, I was there, I was there, I was. I was once there, once in my lifetime. Oh my god, I was there. It was really distracting, but that's not the filmmaker's fault. Okay, hold on. Those are 30-year-olds. Those do not. Those. How many years did they get held back? Those are 30-year-olds. I'm sorry. What?
कोई तो होगा जो मेरी इस रोम कॉम सॉरी रोम कॉम का हीरो बन सके.
So now we meet Arjun Mehta, who is, played by Ibrahim Khan, and he comes from Noida. You know Noida, guys, the village in the middle of nowhere, which has the population of 10 people. That Noida, yes, of course. That was sarcasm, guys. But yeah, so he is Arjun Mehta, and he is like, I don't want to say poor, but like middle class, I guess. So like poor according to the very elite rich. But he's like this like regular guy, and he's like really athletic and smart and blah blah blah. And he gets a full ride scholarship to Falcon High, and yeah, so he gets a scholarship, and so he moves there for 12th grade. So Arjun joins the debate club, and here we get one of the literally greatest lines in, I think, all of cinematic history. Okay.
Arjun, our new scholarship student who has joined us for our last year from Noida. Oh, Greater Noida, greatest Noida. मुझे नोएडा से होने में बिल्कुल शर्म नहीं आती आकाश. So try harder.
Who is writing the script? Who is writing the script? Like,
In this is the International Debate Championship, जिसके विनर को सीधा आईवी लीग में एंट्री मिल जाती है.
wait, direct Ivy League admission? Okay, I mean, I haven't ever applied to like, the US Ivy Leagues or whatever, but really, if you win the international debate competition, you have like direct admission to Ivy League. That feels false. That feels false, but I'm not gonna say because I don't know. But
या मैं
hello, Mahila helpline. What? There was zero reason to do that. There was zero reason for him to be doing that. Okay, so what's Pia, sees him while he's doing all that, and somehow doesn't get the ick, and so she decides that this guy is gonna be my new fake pretend boyfriend. Okay, like side note, I do really like the fashion in this movie. Like Khushi Kapoor's outfit right here, so cute.
कमाल है. Mom teacher और dad doctor.
Okay, I will call out the neck acting. It's a bit funny. Okay, so she's like begging him, but he's obviously reluctant. He's like, why we don't know each other. Why would I do that, And so, instead of telling him what happened on bonfire night, she starts with her life story from when she was like a child. Why?
ये शायद TMI लगे, पर आई थिंक तुम्हें शुरू से पूरी कहानी बतानी पड़ेगी. बर्थडेज मेरे लिए हमेशा स्पेशल रहे, because it was the one day when I felt the most loved by my family.
Why was that pause funny? I was like, yes, it is TMI, and you don't need to be telling him all this. Okay, you can just tell what happened on bonfire night. Like, is this how all conversations in like the Nadanya universe go? Oh my god, I love your top. Where did you get it? I think you deserve to know from the start. So when I was 3, my parents got divorced, and then when I was 5, I got kidnapped by the mafia, and they had to send out a
Search operation, and then I was besties with 3 girls when I was 12, but then one of them died in a tragic car accident, and the other one got eaten by a shark, leaving me deep survival skill. And then I got rejected by my dream college, which basically crushed all my hopes and dreams.
Oh, and then I got this top at H&M last week at the mall. Okay, so the shtick is that Pia is like the Jessing family, the grandfather and the dad. They both wanted a son to lead their like to lead their like Jessings and Sons lawyer for legacy or whatever. It's
और मेरे सारे प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएंगे.
वो तो हो जाएंगे. मेरा क्या?
You get to be on my grid.
Your grade. Oh my god. Not interested.
Okay, the grid line was pretty cute. And then Arjun agrees to be her fake boyfriend for 25,000 rupees per week. Get that bag, bro. Get that bag. Damn. And then, of course, we get this great, amazing scene with the best line delivery and script writing.
अर्जुन,
Yeah.
तुम्हारा नाम अर्जुन शर्मा है क्या?
Mehta, you know that.
तू इतना शर्मा क्यों रहे हो? कभी किसी लड़की का हाथ नहीं पकड़ा क्या?
Why is Ori here? That's so random. I mean, I know it's like a random cameo, but you want me to believe this guy is a high schooler? This guy is 18 or 17? Okay, so there's like a cute montage of them taking, like soft launch couple photos, like, him hiding his face, and the song Kya Karo is pretty cute. I really like the song. Unfortunately, I can't play it because of copyright, but cute montage, I would say, overall.
तुम इतनी हॉट हो कि शायद ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की असली वजह भी तुम ही हो।
Who I actually want to know who wrote this specific dialogue. Okay, this I want to know who wrote this specific scene, because I, that wasn't even remotely romantical whatsoever. So to hide Arjun's identity before the party, she brings him to the party venue, which is, I guess, her house, in like a paper bag with his hands tied. How is that not more suspicious? Did no one bat an eye to that? So now it's Pia's 18th birthday party, and she's gonna do face reveal of Arjun, and she does, and everyone's having a very positive reaction. They're like, oh my god, he's so hot, oh my god, and and everyone is happy with this face reveal. Okay, they love his face card. That's the song in the background is saying dance, 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 dance. That's not dancing. That is not dancing. Okay, I'm sorry, Ibrahim. You don't got those moves. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so Arjun, but at the party gets exposed that he's from Noida, and everyone now obviously hates him. So he like leaves the party and whatever.
अरे भैया जी, हम समझ सकते हैं, हमारी लुगाई भी ना एकदम लड़ाकी हैं।
Lugai? What?
And the cab scene was pretty cute, I will have to admit. Okay, it gave thoda like cheesy Bollywood comedy. Pia's dad, weirdly enough, really likes Arjun, so Arjun is like low-key bringing the band back together for Pia. Then Pia kind of breaks into Arjun's room, and she's like begging him to renew his services, which is like, to pretend to be her fake boyfriend for more weeks, and he's reluctant at first, but then she goes into this like emotional opening up backstory, but it's like, he knows this. He knows your dad is like very absent and you have daddy issues because you told him the day y'all met. Why are you telling this? Why are you telling this again? What I think is the first flashback where she explained her life story. That flashback would have worked so much better here. So it could have been like, wow, they got to know each other for 1 week, and wow, now look, they're for real opening up. Look, Pia's for real opening up. It's cute, like, it's like romantical growth. But it's like, this doesn't feel special because you told him this on the first day. Why are you repeating yourself? And then he agrees to do it for free. What happened to getting that bag? And now we have the second montage of them doing couple activities and slowly falling in love. This is montage number 2 about the same thing. Okay, so Arjun gets invited to dinner by Pia's family, and during the dinner, Pia's dad and grandpa are absolutely shitting on her and throwing little comments at her about how she can't be a lawyer because she's a girl, and she can't go to Ivy League because Ivy Leagues don't offer fashion and pastry chef, like pastry chef degrees, like.
Pia, I think you'd make a great lawyer. लगती स्वीट सी है, लेकिन दिमाग इसका रेजर प्लेट जितना शार्प है, जो एक बार पढ़ लेती है हमेशा के लिए याद हो जाता है। लॉजिक और आर्गुमेंटेटिव स्किल्स में इतनी तेज है ना कि I'm actually quite happy she's not interested in law.
Okay, now where did that come from? When have we seen Pia's like insane logical skills, insane reasoning, argumentative skills? When have we ever seen that? Okay, as an audience, again, I'm not doubting that Pia might be good at like arguing and using very good logic and stuff, but we as audience don't know that. Why is he saying that as if this is something we already know? There hasn't been a single scene where this is established before. Okay, all they've done is like have 1,000 montages about them falling in love. So like, what?
I feel मैं already debate team में हूँ.
उसके साथ इतना वक्त बिताती हूँ कि कभी कभी साथ प्रैक्टिस कर लेती हूँ।
और लास्ट सेशन में तुम लोगों ने क्या डिस्कस किया?
प्राइवेट हेल्थ केयर की मॉरलिटी के ऊपर डिबेट था।
Dude, when was she practicing debate with him? Why did we as an audience not get to see this? What? It wasn't in any of the montages, by the way. It wasn't. Like, and now it's suddenly established that PI is like a master debater. And so her dad gets this great, profound revelation that, wait, can Pia also maybe study law and become a lawyer even though she's a girl? What? Shocking! So Arjun reluctantly agrees to train Pia for the debate club and the debate competition. That's in 2 months, by the way. So why is Rebel Kids acting low-key better? But okay, so now there is like a bar scene, and I can see like wine glasses with like wine and like alcohol on it. And I thought, oh, maybe Delhi's like legal age of drinking is younger. But I just checked on Google and it says it's 25. And these are 18-year-olds. So they're casually underage drinking in this scene. Okay, so in the bar scene, Ayan makes fun of Arjun for being from Noida and being poor, I guess. I don't know, but he makes fun of him and then Pia defends him.
I've realized it doesn't matter कि तुम सबसे बड़ी पार्टी में किसके साथ जाओ या तुम अपने सबसे हार्ट ब्रेकिंग मोमेंट में किसके साथ हो. All that really matters is कि खत्म होने के 5 मिनट बाद कौन खड़ा है तुम्हारे साथ.
What? That was like supposed to be like an inspirational line, but no, it wasn't. What does that even mean? And also, why is Ibrahim acting so nonchalant? Like, you're giving like a inspirational, motivational line to Pia. Be a little enthusiastic. But I mean, I can't blame him. The line is shit. Arjun tells Pia his entire like life plan on like this big mood board. And he's like planned really ahead and very meticulously for his career, and he wants to launch this app or whatever, blah 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 blah.
प्यार के लिए कोई जगह है क्या?
Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, that was cute. Okay, I'm not even going to lie, that was really cute. Like, Khushi Kapoor's smile is also so genuine and cute. Which reminds me, guys, there is a lot to criticize about this film, like the acting, the directing, the script writing. The actors' looks is not one of them. It is not one. I've seen so many trolls being like, "Oh, this whole movie is about noses and whatnot," and I completely stand against that. We should not be bullying the actors for their looks whatsoever. Okay, what, like, people are like, "Oh, why is everyone getting plastic surgery these days?" This is why. This is why. Okay, because like literally everyone gets trolled online for their looks. So let's not bully any of the Nadania cast for their looks. They're all good looking people. Okay, and now we have the third montage of them doing cutesy things and falling in love with a little bit of debate practice, but that's also them falling in love. So the third montage about the same thing. Okay, no way the bully turned good. No way Ayan turned good.
Oh, Pia, what happened? You're scared? Should be.
Agastya, I like his like Instagram content, but I don't think he can act that well. But like it's fine. It's fine. That was unironically the fakest object fall that I have ever seen. But the song slaps. Ishq Mein slaps. Again, the one of the best parts about this movie are the songs, and I can't even play them because of copyright. Oh my god. But it's, you know what, but I think during the chorus where they're like ishq mein, I can't sing, but during the chorus I feel like they should have had like a dance off in the middle of like the football field. That would have legit made this movie like so much more better. Like, why didn't they dance? Not talking about that abomination earlier, but like actually, like they just kind of weirdly like like kind of like lip sync like this, like ishq mein.
अर्जुन दोस्त है मेरा. इनफैक्ट आजकल तो लगता है कि मेरा सबसे अच्छा दोस्त है. अनलाइक अर्जुन, मेरे बचपन से बहुत सारे दोस्त रहे हैं, पर अर्जुन जैसा कभी कोई नहीं मिला.
What happened to your soul sisters, your soul besties, Riya and Sahira? Now suddenly Arjun's your सबसे अच्छा दोस्त. What happened? What happened to Riya and Sahira? Okay, never mind. They do have a dance in this movie. It's just really bad.
तेरा केटा धूम, तेरा केटा धूम, तेरा केटा धूम.
Okay, I don't like this song. I don't like the Tirakita Dhoom song. I know y'all probably can't hear it. Maybe you should go and check it out. But I don't really like. I think this is my least favorite song out of all the songs in this movie. I don't like the dance on it either. You know, the steps are weird. The actor mostly can't dance. So. Oh my god, he just pulled the Ajay Devgan. You know, he was like letting y'all know I can't dance before I do anything. You know. Okay, so that guy is Rudra, Pia's family's family friend. I mean, of course. But that's Pia's family friend, Rudra. Arjun gets jealous of Rudra and like Pia, I guess, hanging out. I don't know. He sees them for like talking for like 3 seconds, okay? And then he's like, I'm leaving the party, okay? I'm leaving the party. Grow up. Oh my god. They just found out Pia's dad was cheating the whole time. Okay, now I think is one of the better scenes of this movie. Actually, one of the best scenes I would say throughout this whole movie is the the divorce scene, where you know Pia's mom and dad are like fighting insanely, and she gets involved, and then the granddad gets involved. I think this is one of the like more well done scenes. I think even Khushi Kapoor's acting is really nice in this scene. I know it was like a emotional and sad scene, but it was one of the best ones.
कहाँ से सीखा तुमने बड़ों से ऐसे बात करने? अपनी माँ से या अपने उस नए बॉयफ्रेंड से?
आपसे तो डेफिनेटली नहीं. अब घर में रहते कब हो कुछ सिखाने के लिए.
Gagged. While like during a mental breakdown, Pia breaks her phone, so she can't tell Arjun that she can't make it to the debate competition because she has to go over to Rani Priyanjali's house. But it's like, can't you just tell Rani Priyanjali that you have like the international debate competition that day? Which leads me to my theory that Pia actually just forgot she had a competition, okay? Because when she realizes that she didn't text Arjuna that she's not coming, it seems like she also realizes that she forgot that she didn't go. Again, why couldn't she just tell, like, Rani Priyanjali is, by the way, Rudra's mom. Why couldn't she just tell her, like, I have like the literal international debate competition tomorrow, so I can't make it, you know, like, a little stupid. And then Riya and Sahira, I don't know, but they both like lie to Arjun, being like, oh, we don't know where she is, we don't know anything about her, you know, like Pia, we don't know any Pia. Like, they literally lie and don't tell Arjun what's up because Pia doesn't want anyone to know. But it's like, dude, it's Arjun, like, you should let him know. And it's like she wanted to let him know, so why couldn't she? The miscommunication trope is so stupid. The Pia confides in Rudra about her like parents' divorce and like how she wants to do law and all that stuff, and to comfort her, Rudra hugs her. But like right as they are hugging, some paparazzi tourists or whatever take their photos and spread it on the internet, and Arjun sees it.
नीलू आंटी की हेल्प से आपके सिम कार्ड और सारे कॉन्टैक्ट्स लोड कर दिए गए. It's as good as old.
So convenient that Rudra loaded the like SIM card and all of her contacts and everything like a perfectly new but also like good as old phone. That's too much of a coincidence. So Arjun obviously absolutely blows the debate competition because you know he finds out about the picture and he comes in the second place.
तुम जानते नहीं तिवारी की रात क्या हुआ?
बस पिया, shut up. I've had enough of your bullshit.
So he absolutely exposes Pia in like in front of many people from the school. He absolutely exposes her in public, says she's not a good lawyer, blah blah blah. Basically has a whole mental breakdown, a whole crash out in front of the entire school, literally destroys Priya's. Very bad thing. I personally, I would not go back. Very bad thing to do. But yeah, so that happens, and now they're broken up, and both are heartbroken. Guess what time it is?
It's montage time.
It is time for the movie's like 3000th montage ever. But I'll give this one a pass. At least this wasn't about them falling in love. This was about them breaking up and being sad. So, you know, at least the topic of the montage is different this time. I'm sorry. It's just, I don't think he can cry that, like, fake cry, act cry that well. It's fine.
अर्जुन की बातों में कैसे आ गई? हाँ, वो झूठ बोल रहा है यो.
बस करो यान, क्या कर रहे हो? मैं इमोशनल हूँ, पुशओवर नहीं.
I mean, you kind of are a pushover. So P also sends him a letter, like Arjun, like basically like a breakup letter of let's never date, let's never talk to each other again, let's never see each other again. I actually hate you. So she sends him like a breakup letter. Okay, fair. Go off, Queen. Wish this would have been the end, but you know.
जिसके लिए तू लड़ना चाहता है, जीना चाहता है, मरना चाहता है.
Marna chahta hai. That's a bit extreme. They know each other for like 8 months. Let's chill. Marna chahta is a little. It's literally like it's like this meme.
Tell your mother, kiss one another, die for each other.
Arjun, ITTTD. It's the time to disco.
वाह सैम, तूने ये ऐसे रीसबमिट कब किया?
मैं भी वही सोच रहा हूँ.
पिया ने इसके लिए सबमिट किया.
Whose principal pulls up to their house? She could have told him this on like what bonfire night or whatever. She could have told him this when he was in school. Why did she go to their house? Okay, I can't make up my mind whether I love the principal's humor. It's like, you know, kind of cheesy, cheeky, or I hate the principal's humor with passion. Can't decide.
Because of a family situation. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought आप लोगों को पता है प्रिया के पेरेंट्स का डिवोर्स हो रहा है और that's why she's changed her mind.
Yikes.
I know बहुत रेड फ्लैग्स हैं मुझ पे, लेकिन आज मैं कोई आर्गुमेंट, कोई थ्योरी, कोई जस्टिफिकेशन नहीं लाया हूं तुम्हारे सामने.
What? This is one of the worst, like, rom-com makeup confessions or, like, you know, like those scenes I've ever seen. That red flag, green flag thing, I did not find that cute. It was just a bit cringy. Again, it's giving a boomer wrote this script, most definitely.
कि हमारी डेटिंग तो फेक थी, लेकिन जो मैं महसूस कर रहा था तुम्हारे लिए, वो फेक नहीं था.
Are you sure it wasn't fake? Because by the tone of that line delivery, it sounded like someone was forcing you to say this. Are you sure the feelings weren't fake?
मैं इस वक्त, इस मोमेंट, सब कुछ छोड़ सकता हूँ तुम्हारे लिए, in a second, and I won't regret it.
Why is bro delivering like these very romantic lines in the most like nonchalant way, you know? Like, you're saying you're gonna give up your whole life for her, bro. Have a little more passion and emotion, you know?
जो मैं हूँ, वो तुम हो.
What? जो मैं हूँ, वो तुम हो? Huh? Yeah. Okay, so overall, what I think the main flaw of this movie was that it tried too hard to be serious, you know? Like, it tried too hard to be like, guys, look, this is what reality is. Look, we're so serious, we're so sad. Look, guys, like, they did not lean into like the funniness and the unseriousness of the movie, you know? They could have like leaned into the funniness of the movie, and you know, they could have not taken themselves so seriously, and this would have been like a fine little time pass chick flick type of movie, you know? But they just had to take themselves so seriously, so it comes off as cringy, you know? And of course, I mean, I'm not gonna like dogpile and say the same thing about the script, like the script and the dialogue and the line delivery. We all know it's bad, okay? I do think this movie gets like like maybe 10% more shitted on just because it has the nepo cast. I feel like some little part of the hate is undeserved, but very little. So, and of course, like anything about like their looks, I don't think that's deserved at all. So my final verdict for this movie is लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना।